Today we're going to be doing a quick review of the T-10, Tier 9 Soviet heavy tank. First we'll go through the armor, then the gun, and then we'll take it out for a couple spins. So, the thing you have to know, if you are the driver, or if you're driving the tank, this area here and this area here are your two weak spots. You're looking at about it's 120 millimeters, but effectively it's about 215 to 220, going back to about 230 back here on your cheeks. Don't angle your tank like this. If you're gonna, you can put a slight angle on it, but if you're gonna side scrape like you normally would, or you trying to go around a corner or something like that, you're gonna have to make sure that this area here is protected. Otherwise it's a pretty easy pin. Your sides, this right here is spaced armor, so if you're going up against somebody that's driving a T-10, don't shoot here. You're going to want to shoot up in here, and especially back here, or the side of the turret is pretty strong as well. It's your turret front is 250, sides 201, but effectively your mantlet here is about 600 with spaced armor, something like that. So if you try and pin here, or if you shoot here, it's an automatic bounce basically, and it doesn't matter what gun it is. You're looking at about, I believe it's roughly 300 on the cheeks of the turret here. Your weak spot is right here. If you can pin here, you're roughly about 100, 120. Same thing on the driver's hatch. And you can shoot the cupolas. Those are going to be a pin as well. But unless you've got 230 to 240 penetration, you're either a Tier 8 TD on up, or a heavy tank. Tier 9 mediums, you'll be able to pin here. Keep this covered as well. The gun is with AP, you're looking at 258 pin, 440 alpha. The dispersion is 0.38, so you're not going to be sniping with it. It's a Russian tank. The gold ammo is roughly, it's 340 pin, same damage, 440 alpha, and your HE is 68 pin with 530 alpha. So you can definitely fire on artillery, light tanks, even some of your the AMX CDC. As long as it's not angled, you should be able to penetrate it with your HE. So top speed is 50 kilometers per hour. It's almost medium range, so you should be able to scoot around the battlefield with it pretty quickly, which is almost how you have to use the tank. You're not going to be brawling your tins in this. And the hull traverse is 30, and turret traverse is 26, so don't get flanked by medium or light, otherwise you won't be able to really keep up with them. So that is the stats of the tank. Let's take it out for a spin and see how we do. So we've got a Tier 10 match. You got to remember, this isn't a brawling tank. So you don't want to go nose to nose with that mouse, or the E5 or E100 on IS-7. You don't have the penetration to... you do have the penetration, but I should say you don't have the armor to effectively fight with them, and you don't have the hit points, being that you only have 1,800 versus 2,700, 3,000. None of the Russian heavy tanks have a huge hit point like the Germans do, but effectively you can see I'm keeping up with the mediums that are coming to this side. For some reason we don't have anybody going left, but This is live gameplay. This isn't recordings of me, you know, doing Unicum work or anything like that. It's
a trap!
all me, all right now. So. Shot into the E5. See, you don't, like I said, I'm stuck out here now. We'll see if we can.
It's a trap!
Yeah. This is gonna be it for me. You don't have the armor to do anything either when you're on the like that. But for some reason nobody went this way. Normally they would. I don't know why the mediums didn't push this side. On to the next one though. So here we are in mines, which in my opinion should probably be taken out of the map rotation for heavies, or not heavies, but tier 10s, 9s, 8s. I don't think this map is just too small for these tanks. But we've got a tier 10 match. We've got one more tier 10 than they do for some reason, but it's artillery. So we're gonna head up here to the hill and see what we can do. That last match, I probably shouldn't have pushed out so fast, but I was expecting other people to head west, or east, sorry. And unfortunately, they all decided to camp, and we lost that match, so.
It's a trap!
Tracks ain't that shot. And because the reload is decent on this.
It's a trap!
And I've got good penetration. Oh, the T-92 took him out. Surprised there's nobody else coming up here. It's really surprising. Artillery fired at that. See if I can get up.
It's a trap!
See if I can get up on the hill here and do some work. But due to the mobility of the tank, you can get around like this. If this was a normal heavy, per se, I wouldn't be able to move around the map like this, like I am.
It's a trap!
I don't have the gun depression. Tiger there. Shot into him. We'll put him out of his misery. You gotta keep moving in this tank. It's not like, I want to reiterate this, it's not a brawling tank. You just gotta use it. Can bounce shots in it. And all the Russian gun depression is just killing me here. Tracks ate that. I shot a little low on him. It looks like we're going to be capping here. I don't know. And him. It was awfully surprising. I'll get out of here shortly, but if we would stay hidden instead of poking out, I think we would have had this one already. Did 2,804 damage, 799 experience, 2,398 total experience with it on 35,000 credits. You can see it's not a, I mean, that wasn't a, you know, huge game for me or anything like that, but 52,000 credits, 35,000 take home. That's with premium, but if you can get used to the tank, it's different than the IS-3, so you can get used to not brawling like you do in the IS-3. You can do pretty well in the tank. Just you got to remember, especially in Tier 10 matches, you don't want to go up against and face hug anybody. So that is the T-10, and this was a fast review of it. So subscribe for more reviews and more content, and leave a comment and a like, and we'll see you next time.